my scrappy friends, I have a fun layout for you today, and I'm going to be using my March Clique kit, and I am super excited to share this with you because I love how it turned out. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is using that top paper, and that is one of the papers from, I want to say that's from the add-on. Yeah, that's from the paper add-on kit that I got from their store, and that is all cut out with the silhouette. If you didn't know, I recently was able to purchase a silhouette and cameo, and I absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, why did I wait so long to get it? I don't know. I should have saved up. I should have not bought scrappy stuff for, 3 or 4 months, and I could have bought one. But that's okay because it was well worth waiting for. And the cut file that I use is one of the free cut files that comes with the kit. So each month you get there's cut files and printables that come with the kit. And you just download them to your computer, and then you have them. I save them in a file, and then I put them on my external hard drive until I need to use them, and then I take them and put them back on my computer, because I was saving them even before I had a silhouette, because I was hoping that maybe one day I would get one. So I still have like a whole bunch of stuff from like when I was a part of other kit clubs and stuff too, so before I joined Clique Kit. And so what I'm doing is I'm backing some of it with that heart black and white paper because I really wanted some heart showing. And I wished I had had that full heart paper, because it would have been really nice to have the heart sticking out of all the circles, but I didn't. So I just cut a strip that was, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 inches by 12, and I'm realizing that I don't like the way that it's lining up. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but you could see the line, and that was really bugging me. So I'm gonna fix it so only one of the lines is showing, because I didn't think about this before I cut it. So if this is something that you want to do and back your papers up, right? So you want the back of your cut files to be pattern paper. Think ahead of time, not like me and just do it, but think ahead of time about where your line creases could be, because it doesn't look as good to show. I mean, I could have left it, but this time I was being kind of anal about it, which is fine. And obviously not as many of the hearts show, but I'm okay with that. So there is that bottom one. You can see it. Of course, I'm getting all the glue because I had to use quite a bit of glue to get this down. And I'm thinking about what can I do to cover that up so you can't see it. So in the kit was this pack of washi tape, and a lot of them, there's like 3 or 4 sheets, and they're all the same pattern. So that kind of works out nicely because I can use 2. And yes, it doesn't go all the way across the paper, but it's enough so that I can put my photo there. So this is now where I'm going to put my photo. Before, I had no idea. Yeah. A lot of times when I'm going into a layout, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing. If you guys heard that in the background, I have one of those Amazon Alexa, well, the speaker things. It just randomly went off. Apparently I said a code word. Alexa, she's so funny. Anyway, that's all besides the point. So now I'm working on my layers, and I know that I want to stick with, I don't know. I know I want black and white because I'm really digging that. And I want some pops of some of these 3x4, these cards. And I'm thinking, because the one sheet had a whole bunch of different card sizes that had different patterns on it, and I really like that. So I really want to play around with these. And these are the perfect size for layering, because you don't need a full size sheet, and actually I don't mind it, but I hate that I have to decide which papers I'm going to keep whole and which ones I'm going to cut. So when it has a sheet that already has cut aparts, it's nice. And I am going to kind of like do some tearing and stuff just to add some interest. And I'm just playing around with where I think these layers are going to look the best and where the colors are going to be sticking out. So I'm kind of liking the two blues on the out and then having that busy pattern be on the, well, they're all kind of busy, but the really colorful pattern on the other side. And it's not quite big enough, so of course I'll cut it. And that's the nice thing about when you're layering like this, you can definitely cut it in half and make it work for both sides. And I'm adding a little bit of tape because it was a little going all over the place. But I do kind of like it when my layers aren't so tight together so that you can see in between each one. But I also think it just depends on your style. So I'm really liking how that looks. So I'm thinking, okay, what else can I do? There's this crepe paper that's metallic and it's amazing. And I want to see if I can use this. So I'm going to put it down on the bottom. And at first I was thinking about maybe like doing something special with it, but then I'm like, no, I'm just going to leave it and I'm just going to rumple up the edges a little. And I really like it. It just adds a small little touch of something. And my picture is pretty light in the background because of, I just kind of edited a little bit. Well, it was really sunny anyway. So let's get talking about this photo just a smidge. So I also got a new camera recently. And I've been playing with it a lot. I've been really meaning, and it's one of my goals since I've been back from New York to really, really, really take the time to take extra photos. I'm realizing that I wasn't taking that many photos, and so my kids were outside playing and they looked really cute, so I went outside and I started making them do, you know, what all scrapbook mothers do and make them, you know, try to stage like, hey, stand here, sit here. And of course, my son Samuel is at this age where he just doesn't really want to do what I tell him to do, and he likes to make faces. So I was trying to get him to sit with his sisters in between, and they look so cute, and the girls are smiling so nice, and he's just making faces at them like, oh my goodness. And so this is one of my favorite photos, I think, this year so far that I've taken. It's just so amazing. And it just says so much to like their personalities, even together. Like he will make faces like this all day long. And okay, so now I'm doing some stuff. And I'm really, at one point, I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do because it has quite a bit of going on, just even with the cut file. And I really wanted this photo to be the main thing that you see because it is such an amazing photo. I mean, yes, I could take this photo and put it on, like, I could, you know, print it off really big, put it in a frame, which I might still do, but I really want to, you know, that be what you see when you look at the layout. So I had bought those Maggie Holmes thickers from last month in the store, and figuring that I'd probably use them on the layouts here, and I really love them. They have lots of glitter on them, and so I'm using those, and then I'm just kind of figuring out what else I want to put. That photo love is an Ellie Studio, and that actually was in the store like a while ago, probably around Thanksgiving time, and I really liked the pink. So I did add that. So that wasn't from the kit, but everything else was from the store or the kit. And I am just about done. I'm going to add some black splatters, and that is it. I kept it super simple, which is kind of not really my style, but I've kind of been leaning this way, especially with this kit. I've been finding that just a little bit goes a long way, just because of all these busy and bold patterns that you really don't need to do much to embellish and to make the layout look amazing. And I just absolutely love how this turned out. It's one of my favorite layouts so far that I've made with this kit. And yeah, so I hope you guys go over to the Clique Kit store and check out their kits and see what they have. They have lots of stuff in the store, and they're just an amazing kit. I can't say enough about how much I love their kits. So I'm going to stop talking and let you look at all the close-ups. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you guys later. Bye.